We hope you are having a great Monday, and you are right in time for our Absolute Key Special, our showstopper from J. King. This is our graduated turquoise and lapis necklace. Now notice, we have not said one thing about our showstopper, although I did put it on a little bit earlier, because we know this is another opportunity buy that we'll never be able to repeat again. And it's true, we were saying earlier, Jay's signature stones, as you know, are beautiful turquoise, and certainly right there is that of the lapis. So why not combine the two together? And what a beautiful masterpiece in a necklace that this makes. It's 18¼ inches in length. It's gonna have your exclusive 2 3/4 inch sterling silver extender in the back there, and your easy shepherd's hook clasp on there, so it's easy to put on, easy to take off. Here's the best part. 5 flex pays and event price means you are going to receive this at home for $23.98 with your shipping and handling, with your unconditional guarantee. Jay, no wonder we made this our key special, our showstopper on the day today.
You know, if you look at this, oh my God, look at it on
so
Ange.
Beautiful.
Is that cool on Ange? Okay, here's the deal with this. Okay, turquoise, you know, turquoise is like my signature stone. It's the cornerstone of my business, truly. Has been for 40 years. It's one of the first materials I ever started with, and it's one of the materials that I grew up with, growing up in the Four Corners region of Four Corners is where Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah all come together. Okay, that whole area is known for jewelry, but it's also huge in mining. Okay, huge in mining. And one of the things that I fell in love with when I was very young was turquoise. And it's always been something I've always been in my line. I've always designed with it. Here's what's happening in the turquoise market right now. Now, this particular turquoise, we've combined turquoise and lapis. Just so you know, lapis is even more rare than turquoise, but turquoise is extremely rare. There are certain continents in the world where you find 0 turquoise. Do you know how unusual that is, to not have any? Not even specimens. I mean, so turquoise is not found worldwide. It's not found all over the place. I mean, there's only certain areas that you actually find it. It's a metamorphic process, but there's so many conditions that have to be right for turquoise to form. So here's the cool thing with this. This is Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain turquoise. We call it Iron Mountain because we named it because it comes out of an iron mine, an iron deposit. When in this area, which is very remote, they have this huge iron mine. Okay, on top of where this iron, like here's the iron mine down here. You go up this mountain, and then on top of that mountain is a turquoise mine that we buy from, that we've been buying from for years. Sometimes they have material, sometimes they don't. How we discovered this was, as you drive up, now this is not a paved road, okay? And if you go up there at the wrong time of the year and you don't have a 4-wheel drive, you're gonna be walking, okay? That's just the way it is. It's like mud, and when it gets wet, it's like a red clay, and when it gets wet, it just turns to mush. And so when it would rain and we would be going up to the mine to do our purchase, to do our buy, we'd be coming back down, and there was this huge open pit iron mine. On the far side of that mine, you could see the turquoise. You could see the veins when it was wet. Now, if it wasn't, when it was dry, you couldn't see it. But when it would rain or during the wet season, you would see this lovely, lovely, brilliant blue. See this brilliant blue.
You can see it close up here.
Yeah, a brilliant blue material. You would see the rough material over there. So we tried for years. We tried for years to be able to obtain the rough. And the guy, you know, it's an older gentleman that owns it. He wants nothing to do with us, especially nothing to do with Americans. Okay, he just like is an older guy, just doesn't really want to do it, deal with us, and he really doesn't do it with Americans, and he doesn't really care. He's just extremely wealthy, but they make it off of iron mining. They don't have a clue what turquoise is, and they really have no use for it. So one of my partners, who is my partner in buying turquoise, and we have a business together buying rough materials. He, funny enough, went to school with a kid that they were best friends, and they were at a party one night, and he was telling him how frustrated he was because he knew where the turquoise was, but that we couldn't get in to see it, and he says, well, that's my uncle.
No, what are the chances of that, right?
It's my uncle, right? And so he told me, man, and so through them and through his nephew, he was able to talk his uncle into letting him go in and mine. Now, this ain't 24/7 being able to mine, right? I mean, what happens is when they close down, like if they close down for a holiday, or if they close down for maintenance, or they close down for an inspection, and it's maybe 4 or 5 times a year that they'll close down, and then maybe close down for a week while they're doing maintenance or whatever. And during that time, then they get a crew and they go in there and they mine the turquoise. Sometimes we get a lot, sometimes we don't get any, not to speak of. It depends on how much overburden that we have to move. What's cool about it is they do have the equipment there, and he has access to some, to the track hose and things like that you need to really move some dirt. So as far as I know, nobody else has access to this material. I don't know of anybody else that gets it. We process everything that comes out of it. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. Some of it's just we just sell off the rough for people that make carvings and things like that. But we try to keep the better material. It's a natural blue. Which is really
to this color,
which is really funny because a lot of it's more of a tealy color.
Yeah, and really bright.
It's bright, but it's more of a tealy color. The more copper that the turquoise has in it, the brighter the blue. That's why Sleeping Beauty is so bright. The more iron content it has, it'll turn it more like a green color. Okay. In this case, I think you got a mixture of copper and aluminum and iron, all in it where it's more like a tealy color.
I agree.
So it's not like a blue. It's not like a blue, and it's not green. It's more like a teal.
And it has a real shine to it,
although
too.
some of it is bright blue. Some of it, in some of the material that we originally got, was like unbelievable, like neon blue.
And you could have done anything in between. No, Jay did lapis.
Well, I did lapis because, look, lapis goes with turquoise. It just does. Beautiful. Turquoise and amber, right? You think about all the different combinations of things that go with turquoise. Turquoise and black, right? Bright blue. Okay, but green turquoise goes with other different, goes great with amber or copal, something like that. So, every material, every color goes, with another color. It takes, just to cut this, just so you know, it takes about between 3.5 to 4 pounds of rough material just to make one of those necklaces. And everybody says, well, it weighs 3.5 pounds or 4 pounds? No. Okay, you lose 70% of the material just when you cob it and cut it. The first initial cut, you lose 70%. So let's say that you start out with a pound. A pound of material, you're only going to have 30%, just on the first initial cut, you're only going to have 30% of that material left. Then, once you start cutting it and polishing it and rounding it and shaping it, that's why when you see my designs, the more I can just use the natural nuggets and just polish what Mother Nature gave me, which is like a nugget or something like that. I always do that because you know why? Is because then I don't waste as much of the material. Sure. I'm not cutting. The less that you have to cut on it, the more material you save, and so the better value you can give, the more you can do. This is so wasteful, and you're gonna see a lot less of anything like this in 2016. And the reason is this. We personally own, or we control, vast amounts of turquoise. The big problem is I have a stock level that I'm comfortable with. And if I go below that, I start getting night sweats and I can't sleep.
And believe me, he does. We have a clock up on the screen, Jay. We are extremely, extremely busy. What an opportunity. This is truly an opportunity. It's our showstopper. We're going to go right back out to the phones before this is sold out and say hi to Karen. Oh, this is fun. Karen's joining us from New York, and we hear this is your first J. King purchase. Is that right, Karen?
Oh, yes. How are you?
Great. Good. Well, welcome to J. King. And
what did you end up
order?
getting? I'm curious.
What didn't I get?
Well, tell us. Do tell.
Let's see. I started at midnight. I got the orange coral and the turquoise with the charm panda bracelet.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the passport.
The passport. I got the hinged turquoise, the Sleeping Beauty.
You're gonna love it.
I got the graduated. What's that?
You're gonna love it.
I do. I love it already. I got the graduated lapis bead. I got the micro opal and turquoise cuff bracelet.
Oh, my goodness.
And then now I'm looking at the ring, and I'm trying to find a necklace. And I like this one, but I really love the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I've never seen that before, and I just fell in love with it.
Well, that's a hard one to get, too.
The thing with the Sleeping Beauty, like you'll see in designs, you're going to, I'm just honored that you're a first-time buyer, which is wonderful, and then you actually like so many of the things. But what's really cool with our designs is this is how we start, right? This is how we built our business, is that people get it, and hopefully you're going to love it. You'll fall in love with it, and you'll really see the art of what we do. So.
Oh, I already have fallen in love with it. I'm looking at the Sleeping Beauty turquoise and black agate graduated bead sterling necklace.
Right. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's really awesome. And I know which one you're talking about, where we have the Sleeping Beauty, where we inlaid the spheres. Yeah, that is really, really amazing.
Well, you made some beautiful first choices.
I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you made some great choices. Even that Lapis necklace, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime buy.
Oh, yeah. We're going to show that in a minute.
Buy.
But, Karen, please, let's have a date next time Jay is back with all those wonderful brand new purchases.
Give us a call.
We want to hear back from you.
Honestly.
I wish we could.
Definitely will. I already have it set up, so I know when he's going to be airing next.
Good.
Okay.
I wish we could be there when you get all these brand new packages
when you get it,
with you.
And here again, feedback's everything, and honest feedback. I mean, we can't improve our art. We can't improve what we do. I mean, we just, it doesn't have to always be great. I mean, hopefully it will be, but if not, I mean, that's how we learn, right?
I'm sure it'll
exceed.
exceed.
It's just beautiful. I'm so impressed, and I'm just so glad I tuned in when I did, and
Great.
I can't wait.
Well, thanks,
cool.
Karen, and listen, happy New Year.
Yeah, take care.
Happy New Year to both of you as well.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love it.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, I always love to get new people
Well, and to that point,